doesn't work, in my opinion.
I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. Baby, don't check for me. Taking time out to be and live my life off screen. Taking time out to be and live my life. Hey. Taking just don't do and live my life. Don't take it personal. We just building. It's my season, lay foundation. Make a name for generations, please, and make a then take a break or a little vacation and chasing blues away. Hey, hey. You always posting up pictures, trying to look like you winning or look like you always be working, soaking the moments you live in. Yeah, you got the nerve to be on me, faking your life for the IG. If you got my number, don't add me, 'cause baby, I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. Baby, don't check for me. Taking time out to be and live my life off screen. Taking time out to be and live my life. I'm in a place serene and pure and free. Hey, I ain't worried about what's the wave, only worry about me. Yeah. Oh, I'm taking time out to be and live my life off screen. Taking time out to be and live my life. Taking just be. Don't take it. Taking just don't deal and live my life. Don't take it personal. I ain't lying. I ain't hiding. I've been grinding, multiplying. I've been trying to get my weight up, staying prayed up, meditating and taking time away. You always posting up pictures, trying to look like you winning. I'm writing rhymes in the kitchen, soaking in moments we live in. Yeah, you got the nerve to be on me, faking your life for the IG. If you got my number, don't add me, 'cause baby, I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. Baby, don't check for me. Taking time out to be and live my life off screen. Taking time out to be and live my life. Hey. Taking just don't deal and live my life. Don't take it personal. We just building. It's my season, lay foundation. Make a name for generations, please, and make a then take a break or a little vacation and chasing blues away. Hey, hey. You always posting up pictures, trying to look like you winning or look like you always be working, soaking the moments you live in. Yeah, you got the nerve to be on me, faking your life for the IG. If you got my number, don't add me, 'cause baby, I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. baby, don't check for me. Taking time out to be and live my life off screen. Taking time out to be and live my life. I'm in a place serene and pure and free. Hey, I ain't worried about what's the wave, only worry about me, yeah. Oh, I'm taking time out to be and live my life off screen. Taking time out to
go hard, or go home. Go home. Go hard, or go home. Go hard, or go home. Go hard, or go home. Touchdown like the end zone. When the circle turn to my home, can't get me out of my zone. Go hard, or go home. Go hard, or go home. Yeah, these championship rings on my hands now. In my head I'm top 10, yeah, that's hands down. You a squad, now you're looking man down. Funny how foes turn to friends now. Drive a race car like a Atari now. Car filling up, I need product. Treat the business like a playground, might slide on you. Do a backflip, cause I'm mad rich. I'm the definition of what that is. Go hard, or go home. 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 Touchdown like the end zone. When the circle turn to my home, can't get me out of my zone. Go hard, or go home. Go hard, or go home.
I've really been addicted to you. All of my attention I've been giving to you. Caught up in my feelings, I got feelings for you. Caught up in my feelings, I got feelings for you. On my mind, I can't lie. On my mind, I can't lie. Pull you down till you dry. Pull you down till you dry. All the time, ease my mind. All the time, ease my mind. I know that you're dangerous, I'm addicted to you. I might rent the Lambo and go drive it like it's stolen. I've been living wild, I'm just going through the motions. Stumbling out the Uber, grab my hand, gave me a notion. Swimming in your water, but it feels just like the ocean. I can't lie, I've really been addicted to you. All of my attention I've been giving to you. Caught up in my feelings, I got feelings for you. Caught up in my feelings, I got feelings for you. On my mind, I can't lie. On my mind, I can't lie. Pull you down till you dry. Pull you down till you dry. All the time, ease my mind. All the time, ease my mind. I know that you're dangerous, I'm addicted to you. I was sipping more for 2 years straight to the face. Champagne belly bubbles still won't go away. Last year my best man hit a stain with bad face. Now he's got a LB on the water's cold case. I wake up with pain sometime and never go away. Wonder why I bow down to my knees when I pray. In my city gritty, gotta keep it on your waist. Or you might be a victim, they'll find you DOA. I can't lie, I've really been addicted to you. All of my attention I've been giving to you. Caught up in my feelings, I got feelings for you. Caught up in my feelings, I got feelings for you. On my mind, I can't lie. On my mind, I can't lie. Pull you down till you dry. Pull you down till you dry. All the time, ease my mind. All the time, ease my mind. I know that you're dangerous, I'm addicted to you.
What up, y'all? What up, everybody? What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? What up, y'all? Boy, it's some fire out in them streets, huh? It's some fire out in them streets. Agree to disagree, agree to disagree. What up, y'all? How's everybody doing? I believe you guys can hear me because it's telling me that you guys can hear me because I have a green light, and a green light means that I can go. How y'all doing? Happy Friday, happy Friday, happy Friday, people. Harlem, Janae. Oh my God, Felicia, I can't find your name, Felicia. Oh, I can't find your name. Curtis, what up? Travis T, what up, what up, what up? What up, people? What up, people? Priscilla, what up? What up, ladies and guys? Ladies and guys? Ladies and guys. Not much today, y'all. It is Funky Friday, so I just happened to, wake up. I've been waking up late, y'all. I don't care what y'all say. I've been waking up late as hell. The girl been working, so I've been waking up late. This week has just been, I don't know. I don't know if it was the time going back or what, but it's like, okay, I'm missing an hour or two in sleep, so I've been sleeping a little bit later, and getting to bed a little bit late, laying here and dealing with things. I do be working on the stream, behind the scenes, you guys, and it's gonna get there. It's gonna get there. I'm learning a whole bunch of shit. It's crazy though, y'all. So if you guys get into this stuff here and you are getting ready to come, on your own page and everything, yeah, it's time consuming, interesting, knowledgeable, and everything. I feel like I'm gonna become a big ass high tech up over here, y'all. Y'all be asking me questions about some shit, but I'll be behind the scenes learning this shit, clicking on shit, and doing some crazy shit. But yes, it is TGIF. Turn up and who gives a goddamn fuck. That's what it means. Turn up and who gives a goddamn fuck. It is. If you guys ain't new, but you know the protocol. If you're new to the channel, go ahead, subscribe, like, share the goddamn channel. You people, that's what we call one love out here. Share the love around. Let people know that you found a mouthy girl that likes to sit on her channel and talk a lot of shit. Or come real with some shit, they can get serious. I can get serious sometimes. Now, keep in mind that this channel is not for anyone under the age of 18, and that is not the legal law out there for you American people. It is one of the YouTube laws that they have out here when you are engaging in a bunch of swearing like I do. I'm not going to go to hell for it, like I do. I know I swear. Depends where I'm at, what I'm doing, what mood I'm in. Well, I can clean it up too. So just keep in mind that you must be 18 years or older to interact with the One Papoose and the AKA One Pap channel. Because you never know how this is going to turn out. And I am not responsible for anyone under the age of 18 to pick up any bad habits that One Papoose puts out. Period. I'm not your mama. Alright, go find your mama. You'll do all that shit. I ain't nobody's mama around here. I'm not that baby daddy. No, baby mama. None of that shit. Nope. I ain't gonna do it. So, I want to just, I want to see if you guys wanted to engage into the big agree to disagree. One of the videos, I'll share a little bit, and I take it that she don't mind because she's asked for it to be shared. Hello, moderators. Hello, good to see you guys. Good to see you girls up and ready. Pow, pow, pow. But we usually don't get bad people over here. However, today, yeah, I'm waiting for one. I gotta address her. I gotta address her, you guys. See, it's one thing about coming over here and engaging in conversations with us over here, when I allowed this person to ask the questions and sort of interrogating me, and I thought that we were doing an agree to disagree, right? Well, this particular person, whom I will show you in a minute, took upon herself to go back and want to go run and tell some shit like I'm gonna get beat the fuck up. When do people realize that what you put out on your channel is your channel? This is my channel. This is my goddamn channel. Can I get some ones in the chat? This is my channel. This is one Papoose channel. Number two, you're playing in a different league when you want to come over and decide that you want to say that, oh, One Papoose is messy because I'm going to go and point out your messy shit. There's nothing new if you want to take the term that Papoose is messy. There's nothing new. The difference between me with being messy is this. I'm direct. I don't hold names. You cannot tell a story without the names. What am I? I don't do suspense. Don't leave me in motherfucking suspense. I need the whole fucking story, so that way I can sit here and dissect about my opinion of what's right and what's wrong, or who was right or who was wrong. That's what this is all about. But we had this young lady, I don't know how old she is or whatever, right? Show you how you get down out here, right? And I really had to laugh at this shit because I was like, what the fuck did you think that you just did? You run back and you want to tell some stuff like, who's looking for the clout? You? Or do you think that it's possible when someone is telling facts that the person that you're telling facts about will have the nerves or the guts to want to come and address the facts? Do that make sense to you guys? Because it made perfectly sense to me. If you're talking the facts and some shit actually happened, what is it that the person that you run and tell can fucking do? What? There's nothing. There's nothing that they can do. What, they going to debunk a fact? Are you fucking kidding me? So, what number am I on? Number 4. Mr. Book, leave my goddamn channel alone, you crybaby ass man. You're a crybaby. There's no need to be hitting up goddamn YouTube to be trying to put goddamn copyright strikes on people. Cut that shit out. You're just gonna cry like your whole fucking YouTube goddamn wannabe climbing up the ladder as. You're just gonna cry about everything. I am abiding by all guidelines of YouTube. Let's make that known, right? They're on everybody's channel, you guys, not just over here. I'm talking about, hello, Lollipop. I am talking about the whole YouTube business, right? In case people haven't noticed, on the bottom of the screen, it has share, right? You share. What the fuck does share mean? And I'm going to ask YouTube this goddamn question. What the fuck does share mean? Share means share the guy. You share some shit, right? So here's what I think with YouTube, and this is what my suggestion is. When they come to shit like this, I'm just going to randomly play a video, you guys. I'm just going to randomly play some shit, and I want to point the shit out to you guys. If videos were not meant to be shared, somebody please answer me, why the fuck do they have that option button on there? Why? So it's like a conflict of interest. You know what I'm saying? Because if you share it, then all of a sudden people want to come back and say, oh, you use my fucking content, so I'm going to put a copyright strike on you. How the fuck does that even make sense? Let's randomly go to, I don't give a fuck. Let's see. Who do we pick out? Jill Scott and Jaguar Wright. Right says watch now. Let's see what. Nope, I guess can't get to that one. I don't want to do hers. So let's do LB. Old school music, right? Let's do this one. So on the screen, in case everybody has not noticed, there is a share button. You see that share button? Right there. So, if I take this button and I want to share it to you, Priscilla, because I had the option to do so, does that mean that this person who is mixing this music up should be like, oh, she shared my content on her page, so I'm going to copyright her? Does that make sense to you guys? Because it doesn't make sense to me at all. So, if you go over on a lot of the black tubers' content and everything, it says the same thing. It says to share it. Y'all gonna agree with me or not? Do y'all think that somewhere that there's a conflict of interest going on with YouTube? You share some shit, but you also leave the door open for sharing people's shit to say, okay, now you can put a copyright strike on them. That doesn't make any fucking sense to me at all. It doesn't make sense to me. Weird ass shit. It's like, oh, we gonna set you up. Like, here's the gun, but the bullet's in the kitchen. Okay, so what you want me to do? Go get the bullets and load it and shoot the gun? It's like you put it all there in one package. I don't know. I think it is crazy. But book 'em. Lay off all the goddamn all the copyright fucking bullshit that you doing over there. I'm not letting up. Every time you drop something, I'm gonna drop something. However, you got off pretty easy this week because Pap took some rest, took some me time. It definitely is a conflict of freaking interest. Take the share button off. If people want to have their things shared, then give the bloggers or whatever, the option to say, add this button if you would like for your video to be shared. And then that will fix the problem of all of this goddamn ass copyright strike. Must I fix every goddamn thing out here? Jeez. Get some lotion. I feel like I just gotta fix everything that just has these goddamn loopholes in it, you guys. So, let me moisturize my damn hand up, because, oh my goodness, it's dry. Nice and warm today, though. How's the weather in you guys' town and state and cities? How's the weather? It's really nice. It's really nice. Hey, Curtis, I love me some Curtis. Curtis says, hashtag mute the queen book. Hashtag that goddamn cry, baby. Must you cry about everything? Do you know that? And I've spoken this before, that YouTube would actually be shut down if no one can talk about anybody. All these people out here, just, people names comes up in the content. The only thing that you cannot do is take a person's whole content and do what you want to do with it. Yes, it is so nice and warm. It's freezing, Valencia. Oh, Lord. I got some leaves that's got to be picked up too, y'all. So I think tomorrow, if the weather stays nice and like it is today, it's been running high 68 and 70s, that I gotta get my butt out there and get these leaves up before the winter time. So, where was I? Yeah, I don't think that she'll come over for a little while, right? Because I think she might have called her name in one of the titles, and like I said, I just don't see any reason why of doing it. I was called messy, right? I'm gonna take you guys to here because I just like addressing these things. I really like addressing them now. It's like, knock it the fuck off. What I said was not allegedly. It was a fact. They did it. I have the right to have my feelings, my knowledge of knowing who not to mess with and who I choose to mess with. And according to these Bible scriptures and everything that sits out here, you know what? It's a guideline. It's a tool. It's called use it. Don't be mad at me because I have common sense to know what to use, who to pick, who to put in beside me, and who to take away from me. I definitely know the drill on all of that shit. Trust me. So this young lady, what the fuck is her name? Let's see if I can find you. I'm getting bad at checking emails. I gotta start doing that. I do. So, let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Let's show you where you really just look stupid. She looks real stupid for doing this type of shit. Okay. This is This is what she did, you guys. In case you guys wasn't here the other day, we had a young lady by the name of, what the heck is her name? Oh, wait a minute. Let me find you, honey. The Miss Blue. Blue was over here the other day. If you guys remember Miss Blue, yeah, she was over here the other day. And this is the type of people that I am aware of that you deal with on YouTube, right? People that don't have a blogging page or nothing. They just want, they're sponges. Soak up what you say, and then we're going to take it somewhere else and try to twist it up. I would be honest to say that outside of her coming into the chat the other day and sitting neutral and asking information, you know, and we were agreeing to disagreeing, that I probably would have continued on to engage with her. But when you see shit like this, and this is what I like, because you throw these little, you know, the little testers out there and see which way a person is going to run, then you know how to eliminate these people. She has just won her elimination badge from the One Papoose channel. She could take her subscription and shove it up her ass. You means no goddamn good, Blue. It's just simple as that. But this is how you have to test good people from bad people, you guys. This is how you do it. So let's see if I can get this up here. I want to kind of get it in order, though. That's what's crazy. She got in her feelings after she left. So she tells this one is funny. She tells Gucci, like, I'm finna go tell my dad. Like, somebody's gonna whoop this girl. Not gonna happen, Miss Blue. Not gonna happen. But your message, sweetheart, to Gucci. Let's get your message on up here to show people how you are. And this is why I chose to keep calling people out like this, because if they'll do something like this, they will do it to you. If she is one of your friends, your homies, your road dogs, you might want to second guess on this one. This is how you pick them out, y'all. This is how you pick them out. Gucci, I just think that she's not being honest with her real reason. But I like her. She was being messy, though. You can't like a motherfucker and then be round their back to say, but she's messy, though. Does that make sense to you guys? Put a 1 in the chat if it does. Put a 2 if it don't. But she's messy, though. You chose to go say something behind my goddamn back when you had the whole floor. We gave Blue about 7 minutes of the floor on the chat. Why couldn't she just have said this to my face? You a coward ass. You a coward ass. I was right there with you. You were a coward ass girl. But she is messy. Yeah. What else did you have to say? What else did you have to say? Miss Sylvia. I just asked her. You guys can agree with this because most of you guys were in the room yesterday, right? And you were in the room when she was questioning, and I thought that we were doing and agreed to disagree on how she felt of why I say the things, or she assumed that I'm negative towards Sylvia and the gang over there, right? That's not the case. I don't know them. What I did was speak on what the fuck they did, Blue, and that does not make me fucking messy. You fucking retard, fucking moron. This is how you eliminate. This is called the elimination process, you guys. It's so easy. It's so easy. You can't fix stupid, though, because stupid wants to be somebody as well. Those people want to be somebody as well. They want to fit in. So you have to find a reason. Listen to what you tell Miss Sylvia, and you guys agree with her if she is correct, and let me know if I was wrong. Let Pap know if I was wrong about the way her and I was having an agree to disagree. But she runs to tell Miss Sylvia, clean off I got off alive, boy. Her motherfucker was goddamn had on her track shoes. She had her track shoes on. Pew, I got to go tell this shit. Miss Sylvia, I just asked her, why does she criticize your platform? Is that what I do? Put a 1 in the chat if I do. Put a 2 in there if I don't. Is that what I do? Did I sit over here and criticize Sylvia's platform. And the bishop bringing you more subs. I spoke on the way people would move when they are trying to justify, validate some shit. They bring out more good people. The bishop is known as a good person, and those type of people are used within the bad person to cover up the bad shit that they did. You dumbass. That's what I did. If you did not interpret, if you could not understand what I was saying and where I was going, Blue, I'm glad you motherfucking here because you getting checked now. Now you can go and run and tell some shit. You know why? Because it's funky motherfucking Friday on your ass. Put some fucking respect on my name. And when you get ready to go and tell your bullshit, Blue, tell it right. How about that? Tell it right. I'm such a motherfucking lady, I will allow you to call in because right now, I don't feel like reading your shit. How about that? How about that, Blue? How about that? You know what? I wouldn't give a fuck if you was highly educated and putting a motherfucking condom on a dick right now. That's how I feel about you right now. If you was so motherfucking highly educated, Blue, you wouldn't have went back and took this shit over to Sylvia's page. Don't speak that highly motherfucking intelligent bullshit to me. How about that? I'm so glad that you're here. Don't forget to hit the like button, motherfucker. It's just that fucking easy. Now you take my motherfucking sauce. I read yours. You take mine. Because the shit that you took back over there, it was unnecessary. They as well, just like the other people out here, is capable to click it on the fucking channel and see exactly what I said. They don't need fucking minions like you to be going back and forth with your funky ass shit. Now, intelligent that shit. Sometimes people could be too goddamn highly intelligent. Did you think of that? Did you think of that? You're confusing me with others you're angry about. I'm confusing you. I'm sitting here reading your shit. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm reading your shit. You said that I didn't like it, so I spoke out. The fuck did you speak out on? We were agreeing to disagree. So what did you speak out on? Did you explain it to her correctly? Let me answer that for you. No. And let me explain it to you. I said that after all of the shit that they did, and I don't hold my tongue, Blue. And you as well, unless you blind. Maybe you highly intelligent, but you fucking blind. Because normally we as people, we can have one thing right and another thing fucked up. So are you highly intelligent and fucking blind? Because I said when people do bad things, harmful things, which they did, period, and it ain't fucking allegedly, they did it from day one. All of a sudden, through the kumbayas and the validation and the justification, a goddamn bishop pops up, Blue. We use good to cover up bad. Is that highly intelligent for you? Because that's what we do. I'm in my feelings. Yeah, I'm in my feelings because now I get to address another fucked up ass female out there that chooses to call me messy. This is messy. You were on the channel. You could have left the shit right here on the channel, but you didn't. I'm not trying to hurt you with my words. I'm not trying to hurt you with my words. No. You can take that how you want to. Either you hurt or you not. But don't try to throw that you're highly motherfucking intelligent in my face either. You either or. Intelligent and fucking blind. That's what you are. So yes, I'm insulting you today. Yes, I fucking am. Welcome to funky motherfucking Friday. Let me see what else you had to say. All this shit you had to say, you could have said it, Blue. You were on the live. You were here. You went over there and got straight in your motherfucking feelings. About what? Some shit that's true? The fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You crazy girl. And this is how you, like I say, this is how you get rid of the really messy ones. Right here. Right here. The shit you did. Who you talking about? Oh, one Papu, Sylvia, and Gucci. What the fuck they gonna do? Whoop me? I'm a grown ass woman. What they gonna do? Whoop me? So it seems like that you got in your feelings about what the content was about. Put a 1 in the chat. You might as well, Blue. Put a 1 in the chat, because that's what you did. That's exactly what you did. Never underestimate the power of this motherfucking woman that you're getting a look at right now. Never. Don't take my kindness for my weakness. Hello, T-Lynn. Don't take my kindness for my weakness. They don't run me. Nobody owns me out here. Nobody. Let's get that right. Nobody. You sloppy. You're messy. You're messier than I. At least I had a channel to put my shit on. You had to go over there and put your shit in a goddamn chat. You're worried about some goddamn subs. Are you fucking kidding me? I do this shit day in and day out with one motherfucking person in here. About you. How about that? I'm highly fucking intelligent. Fuck you get it from? The DMV? Y'all women is a straight up trip. Y'all, you part of them. You a trip. You let the bloggers talk. You let the bloggers talk. There you go. Now you want to throw somebody else's name in it. Pick a struggle. Now you got a motherfucking struggle. Pick a struggle, Blue. Now you got a struggle. What the fuck does he have to do with anything that we're talking about right now? What? Nah, this called checking. And when you checking a motherfucker, yes, the voice will get high. And I'm checking your ass. Stay in your lane. Come to the content. Come to the chat rooms. Enjoy the chats. Stop going back and forth to post some shit like somebody gonna do something. Let me explain this to you as clear as it can be. If I never, ever in my freaking life get to ever say hi to a motherfucker out here, do you really think that it would seriously break or make me? Do you? Because you possibly can't. Not with the highly intelligence level that you have. You really can't think that. You sloppy. You messy. How about that? You messy. Now you got a fucking struggle right here within 3 fucking seconds. You came up with another struggle. You want to throw somebody else in it. You highly intelligent. Stick to the fucking topic. I'm glad you told me you was highly intelligent, because every time you type something in this chat, I'm going to point out where you flunked at. Pick your struggle. Yeah, I'm disdain for those that are getting more attention. Do you really think so? Why? Why would I be disdain because of those that are getting more attention than you? Are you serious? Do you understand that I had no attention and I could easily pick this up, Miss Highly Intelligent, and talk all motherfucking day with nobody in here? What part do you not understand? Let me help you understand something else. Every platform does things differently. People cater to where they want to go. I don't do this for people to like me. In a sense like you. You're over there chatting your ass away. Oh, look at Gucci Silver, what she said. What the fuck you think you was gonna do? Get your wrench taken away? You care that much about a wrench or some shit? You got to fit in, don't you? Come on, Blue, I'm waiting on you. You gonna get 5 more minutes of my fucking time, and I'ma still let you sit here. Yeah, I just told you that I was. What part did I not tell you? I told you that I am in my feelings. Let me give you a reason, though. Because it will only make sense if you had a reason why I'm in my feelings. I am in my feelings about you, Blue, why I sit here and check the fuck out of you, because I gave you, minutes on the show the other day. We were agreeing to disagree. But according to these messages over here on the other platform, you couldn't handle the agree to disagree because you had to go and take bullshit back to them like this. This is what you told her. You said that I almost, got my ass chewed. I almost got chewed out for slightly defending you. Where you get that bullshit from? I guess you gonna need to come on and throw your street savvy at me, honey, because I'm on you. I'm riding your motherfucking ass right now. Bring your street level on. Bring it on. The thing, is, answer the question, Blue. Answer the question. You tell Sylvia that you almost got chewed out for slightly defending her. I kind of feel bad. I don't want her to be angry with me. I don't want to be angry with you either. But this shit right here is the reason why you just put me in my fucking feelings. Because you went and told her some shit like that. Explain to me, Blue, how is it that I almost chewed you out? Let's ask the people here because they were here. Can somebody put a 1 in the chat if y'all felt that with Blue and I doing a agree to disagree that I was chewing her out? Didn't I allow her to speak or did I not? Put a 1 in the chat if I didn't. Put a 2 in the chat if I did. Which way? Which way did you want it? I gave you. I tuned in to you. To you. To you. I wouldn't give a fuck right now if you were from the moons and the stars, honey. I really wouldn't. I wouldn't. But you just showed messy. And I'm just warning the people that if you choose Blue as someone to share, confide in, do things with, she ain't the person to hang with. She gonna run, tell yo shit. And she gonna tell it backwards. She ain't gonna get it right. You should have recorded so that at least you can get some of it right. But you know good goddamn well that I was not, let me quote you right again, chewing you out for slightly defending Sylvia. Are you fucking kidding me? How are you going to defend her on something that she did wrong? How? How you going to defend that? It's the only options that you had to do with that was just say, you know what? You right. You know why, Blue? Because I am motherfucking right. It was wrong. It was wrong out the fucking jump street to pull anybody information unless that person has somewhere, shape or form or fashion deliberately attacked you, threatened you, came at you, did some bodily harm to you. That woman, Mr. Don Russell's mother, did neither of the such to her. But she took it upon herself to pull her information. You explain that. I criticize the bishop. I criticize the bishop. You want me to respect the bishop. Oh, okay. How about you respect him? How about you go put some money over there in his collection plate? Because Pap ain't. How about that? You go do it. I did no way, shape, or form criticize a bishop. I talked about what Sylvia chose to do, which was go and get a good person, a good guy. Are you not fucking hearing? Now you highly intelligent. You can't see or you can't motherfucking hear. Girl, I'm done. I'm so done. I'm not finna go back and forth with you, girl, cause you one of them kind. You one of them kind. Don't tell me what the fuck it was unnecessary to do. You don't get to do that. Isn't that crazy? You don't get to do that. You don't get to do that. You don't get to tell me who to respect. either. You don't get to do that either. How about that? I had respect for you. Like I said, I thought you was sitting over here and doing an agree to disagree. Then you go and you say that, oh, she's messy. She's messy. What the hell do you think that you just did when you went over there to do that? What? Isn't that the pot calling the kettle black? Isn't that the pot calling the kettle black? Isn't it? It's okay about the subscribers. I'm going to say this to you. I addressed you on a direct topic. When you're coming back at Pat, pick a struggle. Don't veer off in your lane to go grab someone else to put up for your defense, to make your statement sound really strong. If you think that you were going to get me to veer out my lane by throwing in another character in a situation that you and I were dealing with on one-on-one, you got another thought coming, honey. You got to wake up pretty fucking early in the morning fucking with Pat. That's all. We can either leave here on bad terms or we could dab it out and it's all good. But it didn't look good. You don't look good. You're not a good friend to people. You never will be. Like I say, your first impression is usually your all the way around impression. You are who you are. You're messy. You're messy. You're very messy. You didn't take your highly intelligent ass back over there and put the information into her chat exactly how it came down over here. So you're messy. You're very messy. You're very messy. It looks like your education is kicking in. Come down to the high school dropout level. You tell her, Curtis. All these highly intelligent people. What you paid all that money for what? You paid all that money for what? Common sense don't cost you that much for a degree. Common sense, you don't have to pay that much for it. If you don't. Comes naturally. Comes naturally, Blue. Yes, I did, Lollipop. And you know, for the people that has been here, they know me. They know me. You know, they know my personality and all that stuff. Blue, I guess you got a lot to learn about me. I'm a direct person. I don't tell a story without the names. I don't. When it's intentionally, I will let you know that I'm doing intentionally criticism and things like that. But when I'm just telling a story, it's just telling a story. So you the one that got in your feelings after the agree to disagree to go back and get you some motherfucking clout. How you feel? How you feel though, Blue? What you get out of that? What acceptance did you get out of that? Huh? What they give you? What they give you? What you benefited off of being messy? Huh? I may not be liked by many, but I could tell you this right here. I'm loved by some, ain't it? What you think, I wouldn't got that? Nah. I may be hated by many. Hear me out, Blue. But I'm loved by some that definitely has my back out here. How about that? How about that? And keep your ass in suspense. Now you going to stay on your toes out there because you are being watched. It's just that easy. Boom, bitch. Boom. Boom. It's just like that. Just like that. Highly intelligent, but your ass can't see or hear, can you? You can't see or hear. You misinterpret shit. Take it back. Run that shit down the river just like you want to do. You want it street or you want it book. It don't matter to me. It don't matter to me. And you still welcome and invited over here because of the person that I am. That's just the person that I am. You didn't do no disrespecting stuff over here. It's what you did in the aftermath. It's in the aftermath now. Since we know what happens when people do aftermaths, right? What happens after that? If you don't want my people on your ass, and if you don't want me on your ass, aftermath, go clean that shit up. Go clean your shit up. That's it. Go clean your shit up. That's all you gotta do now. Go clean your shit up. Motherfucking funky fried. How about that?
I cannot really been addicted to you. All of my attention I've been giving to you. Caught up in my feelings, I got feelings for you. Caught up in my feelings, I got feelings for you. On my mind, I can't lie. On my mind, I can't lie. Pull you down till you dry. Pull you down till you dry. All the time, ease my mind. All the time, ease my mind. I know that you're dangerous, I'm addicted to you. I might rent the Lambo and go drive it like it's stolen. I've been living wild, I'm just going through the motions. Stumbling out the Uber, grab my hand, gave me a notion. Swimming in your water, but it feels just like the ocean. I can't lie, I've really been addicted to you. All of my attention I've been giving to you. Caught up in my feelings, I got feelings for you. Caught up in my feelings, I got feelings for you. On my mind, I can't lie. On my mind, I can't lie. Pull you down till you dry. Pull you down till you dry. All the time, ease my mind. All the time, ease my mind. I know that you're dangerous, I'm addicted to you. I was sipping Moet for 2 years straight to the face. Champagne belly bubbles still won't go away. Last year my best man hit a stain with bad face. Now he's got an LB on the water's cold case. I wake up with pain sometime and never go away. Wonder why I bow to my knees when I pray. In my city gritty, gotta keep it on your waist. Or you might be a victim, they'll find you DOA. I can't lie, I've really been addicted to you. All of my attention.
Let's go, let's go. It's Funky Goddamn Friday, and we still cool. I disrespect you. I did not call you out your name. Not gonna call you a B. Not gonna call you none of that. None of that. None of that, Blue. Just chill. That's all you gotta do. Just chill. Just chill. I'm cool enough to say I'm cool with you, cause you respectful over here. Just don't take no sloppy shit back like that, cause that's not cool. That's not cool. If you don't like me, you don't have to be here. You don't have to be here. Oh, and we cool. Now, she said, what is the name of that song? I have to look it up, girl, my library. I do have to go into the library and look it up. So, I'm sorry. I might have missed a call. So, caller, right now, if you are trying to call in right now, it would be a good time to do so right now. I will take a 1 or 2 calls so that we can move on so Pap can go on with her day, you guys. If you're enjoying the show, give the person above your heart. Give the person below your heart. Give yourself a heart today. And, of course, give your host the most. One Papoose. A heart, you guys. A heart. But we have an agree to disagree kind of go on, out there. And I was a little interested, in the topics, right? You had Spitting Fire, that brought you a video this morning. And, she asked for the video to be shared. And she was just giving her viewpoint on the behavior, I guess I would say. Hi, Chris. The behavior of a child, let's get this call. You are on the line with One Papoose. What up?
Fire.
What up, Fire? What up?
Hey, babe.
What
This
up?
is Bobo.
Oh, Bobo. What up?
Listen, I was just looking at your plate. I can't remember, but she was going off. I was like, Lord, don't let those people take it. But anyway, Fire or the Bone Clay parenting question. I missed a lot. I'll be trying to catch you, but I'll be doing some things. I was wondering, what was the title about? What's going on?
Your title is coming up next. Yours and Fire. I'm going to play a little piece of Fire, and we're just going to have a little bit of an agree to disagree to see what other people think about with you guys' topics. Fire had her topic up.
I'm so glad you're doing that. Dad, I like you, girl. I got your back. You can't be going up like that, girl.
You know what?
I got a chick, man.
Boom Boom sometimes if you don't address a situation, a person thinks that you have laid down a rug and they have the opportunity to walk all over you. And this is not the person that I choose to be. People will put you in a position where, you know what, especially if I have adapted to run the show and invite
Right,
people.
because you the
Coming
one,
like,
I listened to you when you told, that's why I called that. You cooled me down.
yeah.
Now, you done got me cool. Now you can't go off.
I think we
You
cool.
can't get me cool and then you go
But
off.
I think we cool. I think me and Blue is cool. It's just that I prefer if they are going to come over here to agree to disagree. And if you decide to take it back to what the topic was about, then tell it right. That's all I ask. Just tell the story right. And she did not. She did not do that. And I gave her the floor. I'm asking her questions. I'm answering her questions. We're agreeing and disagreeing. She went back over there and took back a whole bunch of other crippity crap. And then you call me messy. How does that go in the same goddamn sentence? It doesn't go together.
It's this community only right here. This is the only community that, they gotta have leaders, they gotta follow the majority, they gotta do this, they gotta feel the need to be a follower.
Yeah.
It's just a big, it's sad, but it's true. I can't break them, you can't break them. The only thing you do is keep on doing what you're doing. You do a good job. And, hey, I commend, a sister when she brought up working about your work. You spitting fire, Dr. Rogers. Even I commend anybody. It's just that when I speak, oh Lord, she this and she that. I can't have an opinion. So.
I mean, don't underestimate me because...
Last time I checked, I was a senior citizen. And I ain't allowed to have an opinion. So, but, I'm glad you on this topic. I'm glad you
And I really get offended when people want to sit here and try to think that they can intimidate you by saying, I'm highly intelligent. Then use it. Because if you were highly intelligent, you wouldn't have went back over there and did that shit. Use it then.
That carry that bone will bring one. I don't trust people like that. That's been a saying, and it's been a truth for as long as I can remember. But just get back in the path.
Yeah.
Everybody's on path. So
We're good. But I want to touch on you and Fire's topic and see what the audience thinks out here and get some of their opinions, and then I'm heading to work because I have a different view on both sides, on your side and Fire's side. So, but all right, they ready for me. So get on back in there, and you call back in later when I'm wrong. Call back in when I'm wrong. All right, bye. So. All right, you guys. Shout out to Boom Boom for calling in. So, Fire did a video today, right? And she was giving you her view, her opinion on the age frame of when the young ladies meet and get encountered with older men, right? So I was kind of listening to it, which she said that it was okay to share it. So I'm going to share a little bit. And then I'm pretty sure that I don't think that her video came off because of Boom Boom giving people her viewpoint on Angela Clarey, right? So it was two different point of views going on when it comes to the younger lady engaging with older men, and what you should do or how you would do things if you're younger. We have to stick to what it is and the way we see it. Younger daughter. I'm assuming everybody has a younger daughter in here. It's an assumption, okay? We're going to use that image, that theory. We're going to use that. And they are with an older man. Let's listen to a little bit of Fire's video, and if you want, she likes for her video to be shared, you guys, because she is using it for educational, purpose only. So before we can begin, let me check on you guys, see how you guys are doing. You said when something hits a nerve, Blue, don't leave. Blue, come back. Y'all hashtag Blue, come back. It's all good. Chop that shit up. Keep it moving. Blue, come back. I haven't seen you post in a while. Come on back. Get out your feelings now. We should be on the same page now. I should be understanding you. You should be understanding me. And that's just how the ball gonna bounce. Oh, there you are. You said, I don't follow anyone. True Ram, a born. You a born leader. Okay. I better not read nothing else you say, because you going to have me stopping this show. Let me see. Let me find Fire's. Let me see, y'all. Let me get here. Yeah, let me just do this. Okay, here we go. Let's go fast forward. I kind of got to get to the point to where, thank you, Priscilla. Come on back, Blue. Hold on, I got to get to where the point that I want to talk about.
Genders that were born the way that they live, naturally or contrary to. I'm just saying. These are some of the things that we need to take.
Oh, okay, let me correct myself, you guys. Let me correct myself. Fire's video was about double standards, right? It's what some of us accept in life, in people lifestyles, and what some of us don't accept. Okay, so let me correct that. So she was speaking in the aspect of damn if we do, damn if we don't. Okay, but Boom Boom came back with saying, what her point of view was in aspect of what was right and what was possibly wrong with Angelo Clarey going about the way he did things to get his daughter back, with the age and the things that happened, okay? And there were some more things that were said on Boom Boom's channel, and if you guys want to hear that, you may have to go over there and hear that. However, Boom Boom is not the one that usually keep the videos up. So if you guys caught it, you caught it. If you didn't, you didn't. So let me just play a little bit of Spitting Fire's video.
With this young man, as I mentioned earlier in the video, a lot of the stuff he say, I really don't. And he say he sticks by what he said. Finally, somebody is sticking by what they said. Like, you're not going to get me to say these fake ass apologies. Like, why we got to live in a fake world? Why we got to be fake? Embracing fakeness is real. Fakeness and victim shame, victims and cancel culture. Stop with all that bullshit. Just stop with all of it. Y'all do way too much out here. Way too damn much. So let's listen to what he has to say.
I gotta say something about this shit, bro. The way they've gone too fucking far, dog. That is a male. A 12-year-old. At 12, they don't even know what their next meal gonna be. They don't have shit figured out yet. He might be a woman anything at 16 and fall in love with her. But it's deep, he gonna like him. Like, bro, he's going too far, dog. Don't cut his dick off, bro. Like, bro, for real, if you gonna be gay, let him be gay. But don't cut his dick off, bro. Like, don't address him as a woman, dog. He's 12 years old. He's not up there yet. He hasn't made his final decisions yet. Don't cut his fucking dick off, Dwayne Wade, bro. You fucking tripping, dog. You tripping.
Okay, so now y'all
Kelly, she had graduated high school. As a matter of fact, there was a photo of him at her graduation. And then her parents somehow, because her birthday hadn't came yet, although she was out of high school, it was just only a few months before she turned 18, signed her over to someone that they didn't know, I think in a record label or something like that. And if you've seen my last video, you know that I mentioned that, okay? So and that was one of the parents that I was speaking of, okay, was the Clareys. And so I often disagree with their parenting style, okay? In everything of what it is that they were speaking on when it came to the CBS Morning Show with Gayle King and this whole entire R. Kelly situation. However, I refrain from talking ill of this young lady because I have a daughter, okay, and she's not too much younger than her. Well, she's about 5 to 6 years younger than Azriel, but Azriel was an adult when she met R. Kelly, okay, and she was, I think, 17 3 months before she turned 18, and then she was 18 by the time everything was all said and done over with, and she was in a relationship with him.
Okay, so I gotta stop it right there, right? Because I think that at that point right there where Fire start telling people of the age of Azriel, 17 going into 18, 17 in Chicago, and 18 over in Florida. So Fire sits and explains to herself on how when you come to those age legally, you know, it's legal. It's the law. It's legal over here or it's legal over there depending on the age, right? We're gonna get back to the video. So you know, I watched the whole thing and I give my thumbs up and shout out to Spittin' Fire, you guys. Shout out to Spittin' Fire in the chat room for me, please. Boom Boom has a different view about it, you know. I believe, to my understanding, that Boom Boom was expressing to the fact that, you know, at 17, you know, or 18 or whatever, that you still a child. Or you still someone's child. You know what I'm saying? So, I kind of want to put my opinion on it with me. I'm going to use me as an example, you know, with my children, because I have 3 girls. I have 3 girls. Yeah, I do. And growing up, I always believed in the fact that you give them the rule then. You give them the rule then. You know what I'm saying? So when my 3 girls, I'm going to say 2, because one of them is not grown. She's in there. When the 2, as they got older, and because I think that I know street, and you know how when you've been there, you done that, you instill it into what's coming up behind you, right? So let's take my oldest daughter. She got the whole play. She got it. The whole play out, just like how, goddammit, the Bears gonna whoop some ass this year. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. The Bears gonna kick some ass this year, y'all. So I don't know. We gonna follow the Bears though and play with that a little bit on the channel too. But when my daughters, they got to, I want to say the age of 15, 16, they start their cycles, you know, start their cycles. Now it's time to introduce to them the big game. The big game. You have, you know, let them know that this might come and this might happen, this, you know, and this and this. You got to lay out the whole fucking blueprint to them. So when I think of Boom Boom spitting her view on it, right, I look at Boom Boom spitting it out like back in the day. No offense, Boom Boom, love you, but you're spitting it like back in the day. The same way you spit it is how I got it from my grandmother or things. But our generation changes. Everything changes. And as they change, parenting has to stay on point. Parenting has to change as well. You know, I get it. We will go to world to do whatever you got to do to get your child back, right? But if there was a I guess I'm trying to think of the word. If there was I guess a disturb, an advantage, a benefit, or things like that on the way that a parent would go out there to get their child back, there's part of me where I have to disagree with that on. If you're looking for something out of retrieving your child back, then I have a problem. I have to question the parent about some things, because there shouldn't be anything that you want but getting that child back. So with the picture that Angelo Clary put out here, there seems to have been somewhat of a beneficial package behind it. We're going to touch on something else that Boom Boom said. And, I have to, I don't know, I have to agree to disagree with her on that one, and since it's, I kind of laugh at it, but it's kind of weird. But let's move on. And then when you have Spitting Fire that speaks on it, she speaks on it in a sense of how I think, I kind of see it her way as well, because I am new wave. I am new generation, new parenting. So I have to tell my 15-year-old, look, this is going to happen, this is going to happen, and this is going to happen. My child turned 17 and 18-year-old, and an older guy catches her eye. The only thing now that is left for me to do is to teach her what the older guy, could possibly be looking for. What you can and you cannot do for an older guy, right? But let's say that it was the sense of that my oldest daughter got with Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. And I know Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly from following him, from doing the concerts and everything. The only thing that I can do is explain to her that, he's this way. He has time. He's a superstar, which means that he can have you as a girlfriend on a Monday and decide to have another one on a Tuesday, because that's how they do. This is just my schooling, right? My child still continues to want to be with this superstar, and things just does not go her way. Things just don't know how, just didn't go away. My job now as a parent is just to come on home, pat, wipe your tears and everything on it. And I'm okay with that, without going berserk about it and doing this and wanting to go after the man and all this stuff, because in the new wave generation, you should have laid the law down to them, because at the end of the day, they're still going to decide to do whatever they chooses to do. I can't hold my 17-year-old, my 18-year-old. She's going to want to go. All I could do is say, come on home when the things ain't working out right. So, hello, you are on the line with One Papoose. Can you hear me? I can't hear her, so she'll get her back. Can you hear me? Hello? So, I kind of saw it like that. The action of the parent, I'm going to have to say that the parent in this case got to take a little bit of responsibility of how all of this played out, because it's just, 13, 14, 15, 16, the blueprint should have just been laid out. Is he supposed to have responded the way that Clarey chose to respond? I'm going to have to give a little bit of no doubt on that. I'm going to have to say so. But that's just that parent intuition thing that, I want my daughter. So I get that part as well. I surely do. But now, how far do I go to act out or to do these things for a beneficial package or for a personality image out in the world and things? I don't know. I don't think that I would have taken it and put that type of image out there, because I gave the law down to my daughter, and this is what, she decided to do. And I'll have to say decided, because there is nowhere out there where it says that, Mr. Kelly, came and kidnapped them, put a gun to their heads, or any of sorts. So with me weighing in my opinion on that, I'm going to have to say, like, you know what? He didn't do any of those things. And we all know at the ages of that 13, 14, 15, 16, your child should have gotten a blueprint. Your child should know whether this is something that I want to get into and this is something that I don't want to get into. What makes it so hard with Angelo Clarey is the fact that a lot of people saw Azrael go home, go to the graduation with Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. She was of age then. She was graduating. It was like, I'm not leaving with you. That was it. That's it. That's all. I'm not leaving with you. I don't like the way that this is going. It's like, so all around the board, I don't know. I see some fault at things of Angelo where he's trying to get his daughter back. I get the parent intuition thing where I got to get my goddamn daughter back. But there is still also some fault at the way that he did it. Now, Spitting Fire, she brings it out to where, why are we being biased about the situation? We can sit here and say that, ew, that's nasty, that's ugly, that 17, what she dating this old ass man. So she brought a comparison onto us, you guys, to look at deeply into what she was trying to compare with us, right? So she went and she took and she used Dwayne Wade's son, daughter. I don't want to step on eggs over here, the homo. Yeah, she took that, and what she was showing in the video, which I'll continue to show you guys, that over on this side where you had Dwayne Wade's girl, daughter, do his thing or whatever, he was applauded for. Yeah, so she was trying to get us to see the difference of how we put our opinions or how we feel about what we think is a norm and what we felt over here was abnormal. Because we had a lot of people out there like, it's dating this older man. Oh my God. But then over here, we're okay with a person that takes their natural body and turn it into the opposite of sex by choice. They have that choice. Law has given them that choice to do so. But yet then, we're okay with this over there. So I get her point of view as well. It's, we just fucked up. We just fucked up people, y'all. We fucked up. Let's see what else she had to say about Azrael.
She was 17.
Mm-hmm.
But 17 post-graduation, just weeks prior to being 18. And we don't know within that time frame, because that little 90 days that they're talking of is questionable. R. Kelly said no, it was after she turned 18 once they got involved. She said that initially, until she started meeting with someone else and they talked her into saying something totally different into what the narrative is pertaining to R. Kelly. Now, I'm not going to speak ill of this young lady, but I can tell you this. A lot of times on Google, if you Google her photos or whatever, they show you very young clippings. And then they show you a very mature age R. Kelly. And the reason why they're doing that is because they want you to have this narrative in your mind that he's dating a little girl. You know what I mean? They want you to believe that she's under 18. But the fact of the matter is she was of age. She was 18 years old. And if she wasn't, she was just 90 days shy of being 18, which was really kind of trivial and frivolous and petty at that time. And that's petty even with the law. You understand what I'm saying? Because she post-18. However, post-18 is when they, had a relationship, and she said even to Gayle King initially. But then she gets a chance to change her mind. But he doesn't get the chance to do that. You know what I mean? There are a lot of you out here that says, oh, they look young. They look young. You can't be with her because she look young. Okay, well, she's only, at the time that they were together, she was only 18. 18 is young. It really is. It is young. But the law says you have to be 18. That's what the law says. And so we made these laws. And if the law says you have to be 18, then that's what you have to be. And 18 is young. You just fresh out of high school. Now, whether we think that a 50, 40, is in some states, because majority of the time, a lot of the times back in the day, by the time a person was 18, they had children. I knew some girls had 2 kids by the time they was 18. You understand? And so,
okay, once again, you guys, shout out to Spitting Fire, and I just kind of want to get to the end of her video on this because, like I said, hold on, let's see if we can get this call, you guys. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you? How are you? We're over here agreeing to disagreeing. Yes. They got fire on the phone, y'all.
I'm so glad you're doing this. This gives everybody an open dialogue. This is really good. Because the one thing I always push to everybody is that you don't always have to agree with me. This is why we are bloggers. Like, you know, you are okay to have a disagreement with Spitting Fire. You know what I mean? People think that when they're on your channel, they have to always agree. Or bloggers have to always agree. No, everybody has different points of view. That's what makes the world go around. That's what makes us unique as a people. I have much respect to the Boo Boo Room. You know, hey, that's my chick. You know what I mean? We gonna be rocking it and everything else. I have much respect. So her having a difference of opinion on everything, and that's what she's supposed to do. She lives long enough to have a difference of opinion. She lives long enough to disagree with Spitting Fire. She lives long enough to have respect for it, and she will always have respect for it. So it doesn't matter. These are the type of conversations that have to be had with people. Because nobody needs, this is what number 9 is about. I always told you were number 9. This is number 9. It's a person that can bring the forefront, the do's and don'ts, because I'm not always right. You know, I'm the first to tell people I'm not always right. I got some views y'all damn sure would disagree with, but I agree with it. You know what I mean? I got a lot of that. So it is what it is. But I'm so glad you're doing this. But what I want to clarify is that video was a comparison and contrast about, you know, society and what we accept and what we don't accept, and what we allow and what we don't allow. And I wanted everybody to understand that it wasn't just about the Clarey or as it relates also that fact. I just used her because I was talking about R. Kelly all week, and I wanted the video to, you know, jump off of each other. So people, when they watch one video, they can really relate to see what it is that I'm talking about or what it is I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying? Like when they see democracy, they can be able to relate from that comparison contrast was when I did that one to E and K, when I did the comparison contrast with Epstein and Kelly, and to this one. So I just wanted to say that because I wanted to clarify that to let everybody know that it was a correlation between Azriel Clarey and the Dwayne Wade son. And so how we as society, you know what I mean? We as society decide what we're going to accept and what we're not going to accept or whatever. Now the parenting part of it, unfortunately, that's probably where me and Boo probably separate because I just don't believe nothing that the Clarey say and done. I mean, that probably done something good in their life, but not when it comes to this situation. That's just my, but we are good. Thank you for bringing this to the forefront.
You betcha. You betcha. You betcha. I said you betcha, but that's what we're doing, trying to see you just getting some more open opinions about it. You know, looking at the Clarey situation, was it handled the right or the wrong way? You know, a bunch of little things to look at.
Yeah, these are questions that have to be had or whatever. But I was just mostly concerned with that video. It wasn't even about the parenting. I brought it up, but it really wasn't about the parenting. It was really about the two situations with the younger people. Like, she's a little older than the 12-year-old, but he's able to make this decision, and we applaud it. But she can't do this, and we think it's just such a bad thing.
Yeah.
So I just think that people need to really think about what it is that we say out here, you know, when it comes to our children.
Yeah.
Because me personally, I raised my daughter. I just want to say this, you know what I mean? I have a young daughter, and there's a lot of decisions in life that she's going to make that I probably won't like as a parent or whatever, I'm quite sure. But my thing is this. I taught her right from wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I gave her all the tools she needs.
Give her the tools.
Okay? I'm not the type of parent. She's going to always be my baby.
Right.
It's true, but I'm not going to raise you forever.
Yeah. I think we're on the same page with that, you know.
That's just me. me. You will always be my baby, but I'm not gonna raise you forever. You want to make decisions on your own. I'm gonna, hey, that's just what it is. So, but thank you for that. Thank you for the room. I gotta go, you guys.
All right.
I just wanted to stop in and chat on you and see, tell you thank you for doing it or whatever.
Oh,
okay?
No problem. Gotcha.
Okay, baby.
All right. Bye-bye. Shout out to Spitting Fire, you guys. Shout out to Spitting Fire. But this was why I brought you guys here today mainly, though. So, to look at this stuff, and obviously a lot of you guys got your own ways, your opinions on how to think about how the situation played out with being a parent, going after your child. It's a hard pill to swallow. It is. It's a very hard pill to swallow because I guess at the end of the day, no matter what the scenario is, we don't know how we're going to go or how we're going to react when your child is caught up in the middle of things, But I just wanted to weigh in that, like I said, we have a whole new generation, a new wave of parenting out here. It's just not like the 60s and the 50s and the 70s anymore. To me, when it got to be the 80s, it just changed up. The whole parenting vibe, it just changed up. The whole rules, it just changed up. I look at it a little bit different, and there's a part of me that can agree only with Boom Boom about the way that Mr. Clarey reacted to get his child back, and there's a lot of me with the way that he reacted that was just an unnecessary way of getting his child back. And I weigh that all in with the age of things, because if the age of things, it had to be the blueprint laid out. And like I said, my child at 17, and she chose to leave with this superstar, and things did not work out as planned to it. As long as I didn't see or hear about, because in this case we will only have to hear about it, and I see Boom Boom saying that we don't know of certain situations that allegedly could have occurred behind closed doors or whatever. But it's hard to say, well, since we don't know what occurred behind closed doors, to even say that we're going to sit here and assume that Azariah Clarey was in any bodily harm way. From what we see, we saw good things. We saw riding in the cars. We see the new breasts. We see a bunch of new things had happened to her. We saw her smiling. We saw her running around on the beach. So the image that was put there, one could only assume that, she was living and doing really good. So, but you have, like I say, the Clarys and they come out and along with the Savages to paint this picture that, these are younger ladies, and that, they're caught up in this demonic monster abuse that was going on, and we want them back. That was the picture that they painted out here. So it's obviously that the human population out here surrounding the R. Kelly situation is just, it's just torn. It's a torn matter, because we will have a lot of women that sitting out here with hope that there was no battering or sexual assault thing going on while they were all dating them. But we are also left with the picture that it's a lot of lies and different circumstances and contradicting of stories around Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. But keep in mind, you guys, I'm just pointing out the difference of what Fire showed you and a little bit of difference of what Boom Boom expresses to you guys from her channel with, I guess it's safe enough to say that she put up a defense for Mr. Angelo Clarey by telling you that at the end of the day, that is still Azariah Clarey's dad, and the reaction that we seen coming out of him, as Boom Boom was saying, what father wouldn't react that way? Is what I'm saying. But then you have Fire, who tries to paint her picture. She paints her picture to the people where if we got a 16, 17, I'm going to say 17 and 18-year-old who has made this choice to go out, wants to be in the presence of these mega stars and all these things after the parent has given the blueprint. I gave you step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. But by choice, if you choose to put yourself in the presence of these people, this is how the society may judge you, which some of us going to be like, ugh, some of us going to be okay with it. Or you may have yourself in a situation with an older man where you think at 17 and 18 that you can provide, that you can elaborate mentally on the same level as with being 25 or 15 years apart. It's totally different. I don't know if anybody can say no, you wrong on that. The minds, the brains, they develop totally different. They're on different levels of growth to become one. So Fire, she took and gave you guys another example off of where over here most of us look at it like ew, but she presented you guys with Dwayne Wade, and over on this side where you have our society saying that it's okay. It's, oh yeah, at 12 years old, oh, he looks good, 12-year-olds. And then of course she started out to give you guys Boosie. And what did Boosie say? At 12 years old, now I know this. Boosie didn't even have to tell me that. What does a goddamn 12-year-olds know? What do they know? But yet then, you see the opposite of parenting, which is Dwayne Wade now, who influences, who motivates, who put positive vibe into a 12-year-old, letting him know that, you know what, you can be whatever you want to be, and they're probably using that thing, God still loves you. You know what I'm saying? They do it like that. So, I don't know. Let me get in the chat room and see what you guys think about each lady's different point of view out here and see what you guys got to say about it. Let's see. Let me see, and then after that, we shall conclude. She says, okay, Boom Boom says that, and again, both Azrael and Jocelyn went to acting schools, and they were taught to act. Okay. Rita says, and she, the stepdaughter, I got to catch up with you guys' conversations. That little boy was 12 years old, and they were talking about it. He want a sex change. What do you think, Lollipop? Do you think that is a normal behavior for the way society has learned to live? I don't know. I have my opinion about being a homo. Is it homo? What is the right word to use, y'all, to be safe? Transgender, I guess. I just have my own point of view on that. I kind of wish that I can wave a magic wand and do it kind of biblically way, and we take all of the people out of the world, just not kill you. We gonna move on. We gonna go to the whole nother freaking side of the world. That's where we're going to go. And we're going to leave all of these LGBT people in one world alone. Now, I sit and I keep questioning myself. I do respect it. I don't condone it, if that makes sense to you guys. Reproduce the world. I want the LGBT whatever. Reproduce the world. Without artificial seminary, without adopting, without all of that. Who is still going to be around? This side of the world. Well, if this side of the world can continue to produce the way it was put out here in God's plan, I look at the picture of this part of the world is right. When I sit over here and I ask all of these people over here who has did sex changes and all of these things, right? Man to woman and woman to man. You do it. You do it. And what's going to happen over here? After they get to the age of the life expectancy, they're all gone. There's nothing left over here. This world is gone. I look at it like that. And that's what makes me, my opinion be like, oh, okay. Okay. Yes, Lady Earth. The plan was put into place before. Oh, you talking about with Azrael and them. So many women do things in a relationship that they regret because they are in love, and you learn through life, and you going through different relationships and what you will not do again or do differently. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. So I don't know. One thing, I have to laugh. I have to pick on you now, boom, boom. I have to pick on you now because you was like, you asked the question, well, what did she leave there with? What did she leave there with Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly? And, everybody says, well, she left with the breasts and the butt. You know what I'm saying? And that costed money. That was an investment. A lot of people out here believe that if this could have played out in a different way, that Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly could have possibly been molding her, getting ready to turn her into this star that she wanted to be. I think that could have been a possibility. It's a lot of things that could have played out. So. You say the alphabet. Thank you, Curtis. You say the alphabet people. So this could have played out a whole different way. It really could have. I do. So y'all don't be riding boom boom hard up in here. Everyone is entitled to how they feel about the situation, what makes it your own and opinion. You're entitled to it. 312 says, name all of what she came home with, stole and sold. Well, I think she might have a point on that, boom boom, because then she cut up a coat. I would have had that goddamn coat for when the winter time come again. Like, who cuts a coat up? Like, she did come home with those things. She came home with some things. She got a dog. That's a thing. It's a memory. It's something that she could have cherished in a good way. I think so. So, and Dre says oh Lord, boom, boom, they say she did go home with some things. They said that she did. She went home with a bunch of stolen goods and things. She did. She had his coat on. I remember that, TJ. I remember her with the coat, not the coat. I remember her with a sweater. I can imagine what the sweater cost. So it was like, instead of using anger to cut those up, shit, and I broke up with R. Kelly, shit, I'll be out wearing that motherfucking jacket all in the mall. Like, shit, this R. Kelly shit. We don't go together no more, nothing like that, but this R. Kelly shit. I'm just saying, I ain't finna cut up nothing. Why? What for? What was the purpose of that? I didn't get that. Looks like she rocking nice diamonds and necklace. Oh my God. So I don't know, Boom Boom, because I have to agree a little bit with the chat, because you did ask, what did she get out of it? She had a car before she left. She rode in some of the nice cars when she was there. I want to spin around that goddamn little old doom buggy goddamn thing. What's the name of them damn things called? It's hard to say whether, she did or she didn't have fun, but in my opinion, it appears to me that she had absolutely, a lot of fun, a lot of fun. A good opportunity that a lot of females would want to have out here. I think that she really enjoyed the time that she was with him. But unexpectedly, some more shit came down the tailpipe, and I'm going to say the greed of money came in, and it just did a whole bunch of shit to it. I just think that if time would have been allowed to play itself out, I really do think that he was molding her to become this lady. I really do. Oh, my candy's stuck on my teeth. Let's get this call. Welcome to the One Pat Boo Show. Who's on the line?
How you doing today, Chris?
What up, Chris?
I want to say something. My sister, her child was 15 years old. And when she would go to work, her daughter would sneak some guy up in the house. I don't know how old the guy was. But the point was, when my sister finally got off early one day and came home and caught her, and slapped the little boy up in the face, told her, get the hell up out of the house, and whooped her ass. Excuse my language, but whooped her ass. And after that, okay, so the daughter called the police. The police came. My sister was arrested for that, for assault. For assault.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got kids these days, they have attitudes. They want to do what they want to do and when they want to do it. And for this Azrael, we know Azrael had no problem. Her parents should have got her help a long time ago. Long before any of this here crap had even started.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, what I'm trying to say is, Azrael's parents didn't take control of her. They let her ran them. She ran her parents. Because if you're seeing in certain interviews how she would talk, and that's how she almost always been coming up. It's like her parents were letting Azrael do whatever they want to do. And when you're a parent, you don't let kids do that.
But you know, let me say this, Chris, because Azrael started out, I believe, her performance with Gladys Knight down in Vegas, right? So right there, the parents are already at this mindset that, oh, she's gonna be a winner. She's gonna be making bread. She's gonna be the thing. And in order to do that, the parents had to become submissive to her in order for her to maintain who they were trying to, let her allow herself to mold herself into this, I gotta be the star thing. So in order for her to achieve her goals, they had to turn off the parenting skills and say, it's whatever she wants, because she gonna be, making the money. We got to do this and we got to do that. They couldn't take their parenting skills to the level like where you and I are. Well, you know what? Hell no, you can't go. Take your ass in the house. They had to always say, well, okay, baby. Oh, well, all right. We're going to, they had to do that to keep her motivated into the skills that she was probably anointed to have. And as long as we can keep her happy, she won't go into depression or sadness and not want to be this moneymaker, star. So a parent as well they had to change up that way to allow her to have her way so that we don't despair. We don't take her dream from her. And most parents will do that. Like, okay, baby, okay, baby. They do that. And I think that Azrael had been trained and molded her parents all the way from when she first hit that stage with Gladys Knight at the age of 12. I really do. And it was too late. That was it. We got to do what she says. Or, she ain't going to want to do this dream no more. So, but go ahead, babe. Go ahead.
Well, Azrael had set up in her mind I'm not a little girl no more. Mm-hmm. I'm not a little girl no more. Therefore, what y'all got me doing, it's not happening in the world no more. It's not no little Miley Cyrus no more. Mm-hmm. It's not going to get me nowhere. So she had control of her own mind saying, well, hey, I got to be able to do this and I got to be able to do that. And that's what a lot of us is not really getting. This little girl singing, it's not getting them no money. It's not getting them no money. Kids ain't going to them little kids' concert like no more. They going to them adult concerts. The rappers and the ones out there like who want to shake their thing. And that's what the dad couldn't understand about the situation. I mean, he could So she that's why you see her doing what she's doing now.
Mm-hmm.
Because if she would have tried that at a young age, trying to do that, it would have looked real bad for her.
Mm-hmm.
Real bad. So now she at the age where she can do this here. She can do this, what you want to call her. You know what all the rappers are doing, all the singers are doing that at their age. But if she would have did that at the age that she wasn't going to make the money. Just like you said, the shows that he had her in, he had to pay for them.
Mm-hmm.
He had to pay for them.
Oh, well, damn, that sucks.
Yeah, you know, you got to pay for them shows. You know, just like I got a friend that's a rapper there, and if he want to be seen, he got to go and put on a event somewhere, and he have to pay for that. You know, and nothing comes free. Right now, he might say, oh, she doing this, and she doing that, and she doing that. She making money doing this, she making doing. No, he's paying for all that right there. All that is coming out of his pocket. And right now, million ain't coming out of his pocket. But just suppose these people say, well, okay, when she make this here amount of money, them folks don't want to take their money back. Mm-hmm. So now she still is ending up with nothing.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
You know?
Yeah.
Azrael had control over her parents. She ran them. They could not control her. It's like, okay, you go to work, I'm going to sneak out the window. I'm telling you not to do this here. Okay, you can tell your child not to do it, but okay, the next day you go to work, then she want to sneak out back out the window. She want to sneak a little boy at the house. They couldn't control her.
You right. They sure will.
They couldn't control her.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what it is with these kids these days. Okay, if you beat their ass like my sister did, okay, she went to jail and got a charge put on her. What the thing that my sister did, say, I don't care if y'all gonna charge me. When I get out of jail, I'm gonna beat her ass again because of the law.
You got that right. You sure got that right. Quick.
You know?
Yeah.
And see, that's the kind of responsibilities what Azrael parents them should have took. And when she started getting out of control, oh no, you gonna stand up here and talk to me like this here? Okay, bam, oh yeah, you don't have to have a charge on your ass, but okay, and maybe what some of Angelo's charges may have paid for.
Allegedly.
You know? So, you know, you just, kids these days, you can say this and say that and say that, and you know, okay, we all parents, okay, well, you gonna stand up to me like that there? Okay, so I'm busting your damn out. Who the hell you think you is? Or you got a choice.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to be grown, you kill how the ass on up out the house.
That's what that's me. See, that's me. Go play grown. See how that work out for you. Go right ahead.
And you know what, though, Pat? Just work the same way with the way his son did too.
Yeah.
You know, you mine until you 18 years old.
Yeah.
So fine, if you want to make a decision to do what you want to do, okay, wait till you are old enough.
Yeah. To really understand the process, because right now it's the parents that are speaking for you. Wait until you're able to use and you know, I tell mine, read about it, educate yourself about it first before you make this choice, because it's hard to turn back that clock. It's very, very hard to do so.
It's hard. It's hard. But Dwayne Wade know the reason why he did that. He not telling us. But some of us, we can see why Dwayne Wade did that. Mm-hmm. It's a come. It's a come to let your child make a decision like that. Okay, so I can put my child out here 12 years old, and I'm thinking I'm okay with that. You actually know how much money that man has made off of that now? Oh, because they ain't doing it for nothing. Mm-hmm. They ain't doing it for nothing. That man has made a killing.
Yeah. Well, you know, like Boom Boom says, her argument is that regardless of whatever happened with Azrael and Mr. Kelly, as a father, is what she's saying, he's supposed to go and do whatever he in his power to do to get his child back.
As a father, yeah. As a father, yes, I think he's supposed to do whatever he chooses to do to get his child back. But all you had to do is to write this man a $75,000 check. You could have been right there with her the whole time while he had written her a song. And then y'all get the hell up on away from there.
But
So what it's looking like to everybody else, and people can see it. This was planned.
right, and according to what's out here on the street, a price came with all of that. It's like he was trying to do some type of business or something along the way with him, and those business proposals were rejected. Could that have?
They were rejected.
So that could have infuriated the father to act out the way he is doing to go and retrieve his daughter back.
Right, the way that I mean, that's why he wanted to call his attitude. The money stopped. No more invest. I'm not going to invest up in them. I already give you money. Why would you want me to invest up in them? And the thing that he was investing, oh wow, it just amazed me how you got the family that had owned it, what you want to call it, exotic store, lingerie store.
Yes.
You got the other that owned sex toy. You got sex toy store, and it just amazed me. Have anybody maybe have thought of they knew each other from the start?
Pretty much.
And they both basically invested up in the same thing. In the same thing. I mean, we just have to watch out and continue to see what's going on, because Angelo is not no good at two-shoot. I understand he wanted to get his child, but he done it at the wrong time. Okay, when your child turned 18 years old, you should have been out there bumping and grinding and shouting and snatched her ass from out there, if that's how you feel. Hey, I'm a father. You think I'm going to give a damn about going to jail behind my child?
I mean, as a father,
do things a certain way.
if I would have had, like I said, as a mother, I'm going. I want to see the contracts. This is my attorney. Let's see how many times she's going to be here. I'm going to hire my own nanny to be with her and all of that. I think that as a mother, I would have played it out that way. That way, you have a legal official business going on with someone. Now it's on contract. When will you be done? When can I expect for the song or the album or whatever? But this is not the appearance that Angelo Clarey put out. And like I say, with Boom Boom, like I say, I understand her. His emotions are out there for wanting to gain and get his daughter back home. It's just that he put a price on everything to get her back, and that's the part that I just can't get with. That there shouldn't have been a price. You just go in it genuinely. He said that he could not involve the police. Well, why not? Well, why not?
I mean, he was watching them.
I didn't get that part.
He was watching his child the whole time. Okay, why don't I just hire me a couple people? I'm going to take the charge on my own child, but I'm going to hire me a couple people to snatch your ass up. To snatch your ass up, and I'm going to lock her ass up, and I'm going to build a jailhouse in my goddamn room and lock her ass up. So, Angelo needs to stop coming like, okay, he had to do things this way. He had to do things that way. No, if it's your child, it ain't no certain way you do things.
He said that
you do what you have to do to get her back.
It wouldn't have been a good time for him to go to jail. That's what he said. Who's going to be out here to take care of the other kids and things like that? The mama. That's why it's two parents.
I mean, let him tell it. He's been investing in property since he was 15 years old. So offer it, they sell the property and take care of their damn self.
So, I don't know, Boom Boom. I think that we have a lot of agreeing and disagreeing in the chat room when it comes to Angelo Clarey with the way that he's going about this hooping and hollering about getting Azarel back, when in fact that a lot of us do know that Azarel, it was a choice. They made the choice. The parents made the choice. And it's like, don't do all the screaming and stuff now. He just don't get to do that right now. And I think that's how I feel about it. It's like, go and sit down now and let it run its course, because no harm is going to come to her. Nobody's going to kill her. Nobody's going to do any of that. She'll get older. And as you get older, she'll make a decision to say, this is what I want to do in my life. The other problem that I had with Mr. Clarey is some of the photos that I do see on the IG over there, and this new boyfriend that, she has. I don't even think that that's really her boyfriend, you guys, because he does have a relationship overseas. That, what's his name, Tony Class? That's a whole freaking relationship overseas. But this here also is someone, I guess, around her age, and disrespected all on IG. It made it to the shade room, but it's like, don't you want to make a fuss out of that? I want my daughter away from this one too, because this one too, as he's saying about R. Kelly. Well, this one here is treating her like shit, allegedly too. Regardless of the age.
Yep.
Regardless of the age.
Why don't you just go and talk to him and say, hey, man, I'm not gonna stand up here and let you. I know you're a man and you're doing things your way, but I'm not gonna allow you to disrespect my child like that.
No, it wasn't no message for him at all. So that kind of confused me.
Because you know why it's not a message? Because he helped her trying to come up. That's what you got to do to come up. In the music world now, at the age that she is now, that's why she got the titties and ass. That's what you got to do to be seen. That's what got to happen to be seen. Because out of sight is out of mind. So if you're not doing nothing stupid or crazy, they don't want to have nothing to do with you.
Oh, so we gotta wait and see if Tony Class gonna use her up and put her in a coat and lock her up and all that, and they don't get $250,000, and then there will be a reaction. Is that what we're gonna wait for?
That's what we're waiting for.
That's what it sounds like.
I'll put it to you another way. When her music get ready to drop, you finna see some of the craziest shit that you ever seen, just so people can get her music. Just so people can get her music. You finna see her do a lot of crazy shit when her music drop. Cause they want to hype her up for when this music drop. It makes the sale more. It makes the sale more. And Angelo, he know what the hell is. He know what the hell is going on. He know it. Angelo was planning this here from all along. And what really pissed me off about Angelo is like boom boom. She got her opinion about Angelo. But what about Angelo getting on Instagram, calling people this and calling people that, just because they won't agree with him? Just because they won't agree with him. I don't have to agree with him. So if you want to say I'm this or I'm a sorry person, what kind of person would do? Them all the type of people would let people mess with their child. Well, obviously, you are the type of people that send your child away to somebody that you had never even met.
Yeah.
So that good father crap is a bull. You had time. The wife could have traveled with her. You could have actually, you got money. Why couldn't you pay somebody to travel with her?
Yeah, and when you do things like that, it's, as a child, or I'm gonna say young queen, because that's what he calls it. It's boarding that plane. There's a big long whisper. Go do your job. Go make your money. It's the agenda behind it. She got those words whispered to her. We gonna trust these people. We gonna do this. Some damn strangers.
There's an agenda behind it, but he's gonna realize they didn't went through her daughter. His child is not gonna make it up in the music world.
No,
it's not gonna make it.
I don't think so either. Not after the way I saw this Tony Class, and this is one of the first ones after the separation with her and R. Kelly. This is the first one. And it took the first one to sit here and disrespect, and I'm fucking R. Kelly, bitch. I was like, whoa, where the dad at? Where is her dad at? Whoa.
Go check him.
Yeah.
Go check him. Man, just don't disrespect my daughter like this. You could have said, man, just don't disrespect my daughter like that in public. Because that's what they do. That's what they were doing.
Yeah.
And she was making it seem like it was okay. Oh, you're not supposed to put this on live?
Shit.
That's what she wanted that out there. She was it out there? Now she's trying to, if you actually look at it, what Angelo really needs to do, because that's what she's heading to. He needs to just go on and get a butt naked and go on and sell her pictures.
Yeah, you know.
That's where it's heading at.
Yeah, you. This is what I would like to say to Angelo Clary, because he calls his daughter a young queen, and after viewing her pictures and everything as a whatever up and coming, you can call it a model, but it does portray porn for a female. So with that being said, I'm sorry, Angelo Clary. I have raised my daughters to be young queens, and I literally blocked my child's IG page so that she don't run across some things like that, because you are putting the wrong interpretation out here of what a young queen is. And I'm sorry, and a young queen is not out there with her areolas and the nipples of her breasts out. That just doesn't happen. So like I say, because we was talking about parents just a second ago, and I said look at the new wave generation of parents compared to our elderly parents that came up from the 50s and 60s and 70s. You know good goddamn well that mama would have been out there, would have got the biggest switch off the top of that goddamn tree, tearing your ass up. Because back then, money wasn't really a big thing at 50s and the 60s, and we made do. They made do. My mom told me we made do. But now, because we're so corrupted by it, your child is out there making money like the wrong way. There's a lot of ways to make money. An attorney, a doctor, a veterinarian. It's a whole bunch of different ways. So I don't think that I can agree with him calling her a young queen, because I don't see one. I don't.
No, she's not. And he's not a king.
Yeah.
He may be a king in his eyesight, but he's not a king up in eyes. He's not a king. Because a king wouldn't have done what he done. And I know Angelo Clary gonna hit it still. Yeah, it's Chris Jones. I know he's gonna hit us. And I really don't care his opinion on his response back. I really don't care. What happened to getting the switch in a belt, and when she got out of line, whipped her ass. And if things got too far, that's when you go and take your child, and you can't control. You go and put them up in some type of home. Or because she got psychological issue. You go and put her somewhere where she can get help. You don't let a child run you around and run you. Tell you what I'm gonna do. Cause that's what she's doing. And she's still doing it today. And that don't change when it came down to her being with any other man or R. Kelly. You think R. Kelly takes hell from out of her? Hell yeah, he caught hell.
I think so too.
Hell yeah, he caught hell, because she got a mouthpiece on her. A smart mouthpiece. Like I think, that's why she got a shoe. She wasn't beat with the shoe. The shoe was jumped at a smart mouth ass.
The shoe went, go sit your ass down some damn well.
Yeah, for real. You know, but that's all I want to call in and tell you. Let's go with that.
All right, Huff. Bye. And there you have it. Chris comes through with his opinion on, how to be a parent, how to not to be a parent. What is a parent? What is not a parent? I don't know. You guys go ahead, continue to put your opinion on what a perfect parent is and what is not a perfect parent. Me, myself as well, had my opinions and my thoughts on the whole situation around Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. Let's not forget the point that Spitting Fire came out to show us, you guys, on her video. So once again, shout out to you, Spitting Fire. Shout out to you, Boom Boom, for allowing us to engage and have our agree to disagree over here on the One Papoose channel. Much love to both of you ladies. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. We still have to sit back and see where this goes and how this is going to play out. Everyone in the chat room, if you will, can we please hashtag free Kels? That's what we're going to hashtag today. Free Kels. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. I appreciate each and every one of you guys coming out today and sharing this wonderful chat of an agree to disagree over here on the Opinion Talk Show with One Papoose. Don't forget to hit the like, the share, the subscribe button, you guys. And by all means, share the video so that we can get Boom Boom's message out there, and as well as Spittin' Fire's message as well, you guys. As well.
One pop asterisk, commentary classic. Went and tell the news, he told the news and done smashed it. Went around and learned the game and got the game mastered. Say you got the T, but she got the T faster. Fools cool to woo, limbs they layin' faster. She's a boss bitch, so you'll never get it past her. Funky Fridays, it be fun if you play it right. Me, I like the ladies, so you see me up on ladies' night. Pat got the game tight, play the game so right, so fly. You can laugh and cry in the same night. One Papoose got to put the name up in lights. One Papoose got to put the name up in lights. One thing you ought to know, you're fucking with a boss bitch. One thing you ought to know, you're fucking with a boss bitch. One thing you ought to know, you're fucking with a boss bitch. But